Well, welcome back everybody. Mark here from my Backwood Adventures. Today I'm in it's a little rainy, drizzly, inside kind of working kind of day today. I'm in my shop here today, doing some shiplap. Things aren't going so great. As far as cutting the shiplap, it's been going really good, but I realized um, I cut uh, I cut them the wrong size. This is specifically for a friend that wanted to follow her stairs, um, and the rise is like 8 inches, 8.25 inches. So I cut the boards, 4 and a 16th. I put two boards, and then you get that a 1/8 inch gap between the boards to give your 8.25. But I didn't take into consideration the shiplap, the 1/2 inch shiplap, which now, if you have a look over here, this is the shiplap, this is the board, and if I measure it now with my roughly an 1/8 inch gap or so, give or take, 16th, but 7.25. I'm an inch short, my 1/2 inch on each side. So now what? Now I'm in a pickle. I don't have any more boards. Those were cut specifically for her on my sawmill. So I've got a few more boards left to do. I might as well just keep on doing them because it'll be used for something, I'm sure. But unless maybe she could use them somehow, make them work. But I'll have to let her know what I did. And yeah, boards were wide enough. Like this morning, I cut them down to the exact size that I needed, and well, I cut them too short. So that's what happens, I guess. Like I said, I ain't no carpenter. I'm just playing around with this stuff. I do make mistakes, a lot of mistakes, and that's it's part of the process, I guess. When you don't do this stuff every day, carpenter would have thought of that, I'm sure. But it is what it is, and it's got to move on. So I'm gonna continue on. I did a shiplap in my house for my wife. She wanted some shiplap, a wall done in our porch here, and I'll show you what that looks like. And that turned out really well, but that didn't really matter. It didn't have to be any specific size. So I had that balsam fir that I was shiplapping, and that I milled a winter or two ago, and it was nice, seasoned, nice and dry. So it worked out quite well. Just show you here what it looks like. So that's the shiplap wall there in the house. So I gotta change that window, trim around the window. There's some work that has to be done still, but it yeah, I like it. She likes it, so that's the main thing. And we did have a few sunny days here this past weekend, and I was out in the back on the back deck here. So I'd taken that decking off and brought it to the cabin to get that done. So I've got some of that done, or most of that done. I just got to go back in and finish that up. But the decking here is this is done. As far as the decking goes, I still got some work to do. That's the back deck here, posts for the pergola or whatever we're gonna put there. And yeah, I think it looks all right. Looks pretty good. I use those that Craig jig, the hidden fasteners, and it works quite well. I brought it to the camp and used it there, and I just ran out of screws. That's all, but it works quite well actually. So that's the back deck that I've been playing around with. So I'll show you my, got all those boards done. I'll show you my setup I got here on the table saw. I've got a 1/2 inch dado blade in there. And I just made this little, I got this sacrificial fence here, and then I just put this piece up on top just to keep the boards flat. I'm gonna unplug the saw, and now that I'm done, I can take this off. I'll just show you with these clamps here. Take those clamps off. Take that off. So there's my dado blade in there. I've got it raised up half the thickness of the boards, and yeah, I just pass them through twice, and this is what you come up with right here. I mean, these ends aren't cut square, but this is your shiplap right here. Pretty tight fit. Yeah, so nice looking boards. Hopefully, somehow, you can use them. If not, they'll get used for something, I'm sure. But anyhow, I'm gonna call this video just a quick short video here today of letting you guys know what I'm up to on rainy days, and what I will be up to. I gotta get the sawmill going. I gotta cut rails for the deck, the patio, the pergola, whatever you want to call it, and I got to get back to the cabin, finish the outside, and then it'll be inside work. So until next time, be kind, be safe, and be well. See you soon.